Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more FGO Thirstday, and today we're starting off with the Fot Queen, Medb, aka the cheesy one. Still one of the funniest things ever that she actually was killed by cheese. I mean, I don't celebrate people that they're dying, but if it's a way to die, death by cheese is probably one of the cheesiest way to die. And that's some fancy leggings she has there, right? That's really fancy. I mean, here she looks just really cute, actually. I will say that. Seeing here, she's standing there with a puffy coat and all that. It looks adorable. And then whip out. Man, her outfit is really lots of... I would say, I'm not a real fan of her design in general, but it had nice details in it, I will say. And then, yeah, then this happens. I'm gonna say right away, I'm not a fan of Medb. I generally think she's not an interesting character, and in general, she's just... And honestly, I would say I like this one most of all because that is actually fucking cute. Whereas it's like, yeah, they gonna make her dominatrix or something like that, like whoopsh. Oh no, do I need to say that every time now? No, I don't. And I honestly think it's a little bit. She's just generally boring, in my opinion. She's no interest character, and obviously she's like all about whoopsh, going in there whipping people to shape, I guess. But yeah, Medb, Celtic mythology, Celtic evil. Yeah, I can see that happening. Also, for like Musashi and Shijo. Oh, that's cool. Strength E, Constitution E, Agility B, Magical Power C, Luck EX. Damn, no fantasy A plus. What the fuck? Magic Resistance B. No fast magic spells that were done with a shot of 3 verses or below. On a practical, does not suffer damage from Magecraft, even if it was great Magecraft or ritual spell. Damn. Writing A. Yeah, I can see that she has good in. One can freely handle all vehicle beasts except for those of Phantasmal Beasts and Divine Beasts ranking. Indeed. Personal skill. Golden Rule Body A. One possesses a perfect goddess-like body since birth. No matter how many calories one absorbs, even the figure will not change. Damn it. Unlike the natural body skill, this does not affect one's strength parameter. In the end, it is said that it is no more than a beauty being preserved. Man, I wish that was for me. I could just eat and then I didn't gain weight. I'm looking at food and I gain weight. Damn it. Charisma B. Medb has the charismatic nature to manipulate many brave warriors as a military force. Beautiful voice of captivation C. Natural constitution of having a beautiful voice. It works as a magical charm effect towards males, but evasion is possible with magical resistance skill. Even if one does not have magical resistance, they can abate it to some extent so long as they maintain the will to resist. Okay, so yeah, so she's like, please do whatever my bidding is. And people, dudes are like, oh yes, my queen. Yes, queen. I guess that's how they go. How many fucking MPs does she have 4 MPs? What the fuck? Chariot, my love, my dear iron chariot. Maximum targets of 50 people, range 2 to 40. Medb mounts the chariot that embodies her own powerful influence and performs a charging attack. An area of effect attack. It's a 2-unit chariot that uses the bulls associated with a time bow quelling. And this chariot represents the Lord's royal authority that rules over the people. The steel that oppresses the people and the fear that makes the people tremble. That's... Sparkus, where are you? We have a problem here. Rebellion! Oppression! It is particularly effective against males. It is difficult for any man to brush aside approaching Medb. Really? I was like, ooh, no. It's like bird shit on my shoulder. In FGO, it's been readjusted, returned from being anti-army novel phantasm into an anti-person novel phantasm. No man caught in Med's shadow can escape it, no matter what. Her charity room has already changed to reality by then, and loveness that will not set them free until the deed is finished. Oh, so she's just literally... Dude! She fucking rapes them in there. That's awful! Dude! She's fucking messed up. I mean, she's got even all but holy shit, that's messed up. I mean, I can see people will be like, oh yeah, it's, you know, it's just sex, man. But, dude, this is fucking awful, man. I mean, I guess in a way it is a powerful MPs. Is they can't escape no matter what. So I guess they are fucked. Literally. Dude, yeah, that's nasty. Holy shit. My red mead, my dear honey wine. Med brings a turtle of golden mead infused with a legend of Sean, presenting it while showing a smile, saying, please. When not being hostile somehow, man will take the alcohol. If one gulps it down his mouth, but then it seems the same as man become... Well, that's awful. That's... Oh my god. Conchaba, my love, my dear future vision. Maximum target has made temporary borrows to be built of future vision possessed by Ulster King Conchaba, who was her husband for a period of time. Wait, what? How does she borrow someone else's power like that? That is some weird as bullshit right there. Fergus, my love, my dear rainbow sword. Oh, poor Fergus. Med temporarily summons the magic sword Caladbolg, known for her lover Fergus, and with a lovely swing while saying, take that, she reads a rainbow shimmering from the sword, an arrow effect of the great spin in the sky of heaven and earth. Giga Drill Breaker! Okay. How... Man, how much bullshit is this in this character? Holy crap. I mean, just because she was married to a person that had future vision doesn't like, oh yeah, I can borrow that ability. Like, what? Oh, I was in love with this character, aka I can summon their sword. What? It legit doesn't make sense to me. This is not how anything works, right? Dude, I knew she was a trash tier character, but holy shit. Okay, that's obviously my opinion. If you like her, that's fine. I just find this fucking weird. How does this even work together? Like, I mean, she have her forceful fucking orgy machine MP, which is already fucking insane and nasty. Then she had my... Yeah, this thing going on, my dear honey wine, which literally makes... yeah, man that drinks it become her fucking property. That's also fucking awful. And then these, like, my love, like, what? This is so much bullshit. I don't get it. Why do I even think? Person, a tight and pure girl. Simultaneous, a lewd and vicious girl. Oh, man. Is this contradiction bullshit? It doesn't make sense. Her entire fucking NP is about fucking people. You know? Tidy and pure, lewd and vicious. Both sets her true image, and either one of them is said to not be fabrication. It is just the impression many people catch is this former. Medb just earnestly like lewdness, neatly and cleanly, and earnestly perform viciousness purely. What? She loves fine men, she loves strong men. She will love a man even more if he does not succumb to her. It will be worth the torment for some of them. Absolutely not going against her lust, she made a great number of men her own property during her lifetime. Fergus, the owner of the magic sword Caladbolg, was one of her lovers too. She also loves riches, and for that motive she caused a great war, took on the whole nation of Ulster as her opponent, and commanded the Connacht troops while driving her chariot. Damn. Because Medb thinks she is the center of the world, she will turn up a large event on some occasion where she is not invited. After all, doesn't that seem pitiful to not note such things, even though I'm spending money on things like these? Nevertheless, whoopsh, do be at peace, whoopsh, for I have arrived now. Whoopsh. The center of the world, the chosen leading actress, Queen Medb the rule. Oh my god. She's literally like an fucking Nero figure. Man, what is up with these characters? Even though this is an action according to a person who craved the limelight, Medb herself is within vicinity when one considers a good everybody else nearby. She's such a... I don't like her, man. You know, sometimes you read a character and a story and all that, and you're like, man, this is awesome. But I mean, I like the things. I feel like they could done this. I like the idea of Queen Medb. You know, like the story and all of that is pretty cool. I just don't like FGO's take on it. You know, me personally, I feel like they could done it way more interesting than making her some sort of BDSM queen. And there's nothing wrong with BDSM and all that, as long as it's consensual and all of that. But the entire thing, like a tidy, pure girl, simultaneously lewd and vicious, and all the contradiction. Oh, she's a person of contradictions, but there's a limit to it to make it just comical, you know? I'm just saying. And oh, Fergal was a lover to her as well, but how does that make her able to summon his sword? That doesn't make sense. I mean, if that was the case, then every servant that had loved another would be able to summon their powers. Like, maybe if she was a caster, I wouldn't be okay. You know, because magic, mage shop and all of that shit. You know, like, oh shit, I can make items. Or if they are Gilgamesh, because, Gilgamesh literally owns all treasures because Gilgamesh. But, yeah, I think this is weird, to be honest. It's me. I'm too tired to think. Modify attitude towards mending names and master as a temporary master. However, she openly perceived the system called Seven Master like some kind of play, and she does not take it very seriously. She herself relatively enjoyed the state of affair around herself. Although her obsession towards Cuchulainn still remains, the wish of Medb want to make on the Holy Grail is something unrelated to him, namely to make all wonderful men, the past, present, future, as her lovers. Dude, that's messed up, man. If possible, brave warriors who often are generous without jealousy and know no fear would be nice. If a master is a brave man who conforms her to her discernment, Medb will probably slap her love freely onto him with all her energy, without caring about public attention, severely relentless, just like the whip she used in that particular way. That's scary. Speech example. I met Queen Medb. Whoopsh. I wonder, are you a wonderful brave warrior who will fight for me? Whoopsh. No. I'm neither brave, I'm not a warrior. Master. Whoopsh. I wonder what this is called. How could I serve someone? Still, this might occasionally be interesting. Fine then, for a modest time, let me be your whip. Whoopsh. Hello, my darlings. Please lend me your strength. Whoopsh. There was a great amount of men trying to make this, but I wonder, how about you? Whoopsh. Not really. Cuchulainn, the man who will not become mine, even nowadays he appears before me, and then he will still not become mine. Whoopsh. Yeah, I wonder why. Oh man, that was not much there actually. Queen Medb, the Eternal Lady, the Queen of Connacht, who appears in the Ulster cycle of Celtic mythology. A girl of affairs who built engagements, marriages, and at times nothing but sexual relations with kings and brave warriors in great numbers. The ringleader who caused the greatest war of Ulster cycle, she was after the life of Cuchulainn, the brave warrior of Ulster who defied her. It is said that she is even endowed with aspects of discord and conflict as divine spirits that rules over regal power, evil, and insanity. Even in modern Ireland, there are many sighting cases where people have said, I saw her. Of course, those are not kind of a joke. Even not a kind of joke. What? Even in the hearts of people, Queen Medb has the eternal lady lives on. Oh, that's pretty spooky. Character in FGO, I don't really hate being antagonized. However, I can't tolerate the fact that among the men also there's only one man who didn't become mine, even though I want him. Even though I called out to him, even though I enticed him, not all being swayed by me. That attitude of his is even saying, what are you doing? I want to forgive him, That guy absolutely... Cuchulainn of Ulster, swear by the name of Medb, the ruler who became love of all men. Because I'll show you everyone that you will absolutely submit to me. I mean, that kind of, honestly, it sounds more like a berserker, like this insane obsessiveness. Now, of course, you don't need to be a berserker to be obsessive, but it is something I could see, like, reason why she would be a berserker rather than a rider, to be honest. I'm just saying. Medb has been called the mother of many warriors, but it's not because she actually gave birth to those warriors. After she taken the genetic information of warriors, she reproduced those inside her body. When she wounds the tip of her index finger with a blade, the moment her blood falls on the ground, what's no more than a single drop of blood then becomes a large pool of blood right there. And as the blood foams, warriors are manufactured from it. Medb, literally the ruler who became the queen of nameless warriors. Oh. So she didn't give birth to them. I thought she was like a vagina cannon. Like, Celtic soldiers! Connections. As fermented, Kuchan love. When he became alter, even more love. What? Fergus, this is a wonderful brave word also will foment love with me like so. Isn't that proof of my beauty and loveliness? Well, to be fair, I think Fergus fall in love with everyone, pretty much. I mean, Fergus and Medb in that way are cut from the same cloth, because, like, oh yeah, let's fuck everything that moves. Whee! Male someone she has a like for. Medb wants to make them her lovers altogether. The type she is fond of most is a man who is often generous, without jealousy, and knows no fear. Men who get jealous have not a chance. Also, even my instincts are saying, no way. Damn. Dude. Even Fionn gets dissed by Medb. And, yes, I mean, so far, there are so many questions I have about this, like, what the heck? And, I mean, how did this turn to love? Like, her entire, like, oh no, how can he ignore me now? Turn to love. I mean, it sounds, as I said, it sounds more like a berserker thing than anything, to be honest. I could easily see her a berserker. And in a way, it is actually a bit sad that she's pretty much got down to that. Literally, like, I'm all about, like, oh, I need Cuchulainn, like, oh, no. I think they could really work her out to be a way more interesting and intriguing character than she is, in my opinion, but maybe it's just me. Commenter illustration, yes, we're gonna see. Given that Medb design concept need the impression that her cloth is going to be undressed in succession rather than saying they are being changed, it results in the concept of Medb transformation being a small amount of cloth being worn underneath her outer layer. Stage 1, it's snug with specification that won't let her catch a cold even if Kuchan stands up to a Christmas date with her. When drawing a derived work, this is a recommended stage to be drawn since it's the most comfortable one to draw, right? Also because I'm pleased with that one of the most... I personally keep her better sprite in this state. Yeah, I honestly like the first stage. I think that is the cutest one. Stage 2, because I received a specification called a white female knight. Okay. This stage was imagined first. The other stage was created by adding and subtracting from here. Stage 3. Although imagine sexy underwear, she is somewhat like a powerful princess. No, a ranged champion of the ring, isn't she? Wrestling. Yeah, okay, I could see that. I certainly want her to start something new like Celtic Pro Wrestling. Dude, that would be actually pretty fun to see. Entering godly while being accompanied by an assistant wearing a bull costume. Hey, what sort of thing I'd like to see manage action FGO, no matter how surprising they are. No, pretty nice. And then we have Potato. Oh, Potato's finally back, guys! It was quite fun reading illustration. It puzzles me as why people hate her, but I can see how people get to hating her. She does have a punchable face. Not sure how I feel about her getting stuff from other people, but I guess it makes sense in the end. Yeah, that's what I also had a problem with. Fun enough, back when she was first released in JP's so a long time ago, I first looked at her design, and since I couldn't make out her name from the moon rune, even though I could read them, I thought she was someone related to Ice, like Yuki Onna or some shit. It took me a while to figure out who she actually was. I don't really hate her for her design. That is least of my problem, and especially this one is really, really cute. This one I mostly question, like, I don't really like this design, though it have nice details in it. The most problem I have is, like, literally her MP, like, what is up with she boring like that? I mean, with Astolfo and Ass Blaster, at least they have a history, and we got literally the stories, how they traded and, you know, borrow each other items and all of that. We don't really get anything of this here. It's like, yeah, I just summon Fergus sword. I just imagine being a fucking Fergus, and you're like that, like, okay, now I'm gonna fight, and then the sword vanishes because Gilgamesh like, oh yeah, this is in my treasury, and you're like, oh man, and then like Emilia appears like, I made a copy of it and uses an arrow, and you're like, oh shit, and then Med like, I summoned Fergus because we were lover buds, and Fergus like, oh my fucking god, can I get to have my sword? Dude, literally, Fergus like, his sword is probably the one that is the most common weapon at this point, because holy shit, it's literally everywhere. And in general, I think like she could be more of a berserker actually, as I said, considering her especially like Cuchulainn, obsession and all of that. And in general, I find her, she's not been a very interesting character in most stories and stuff that we have seen so far. But then again, America wasn't that great. So she's a low tier servant for me. I would say like quite a bit below medium, so to speak. And honestly, this is so fucking cute. I don't get tired looking at this. That's adorable, man. If I ever get her, that would definitely be the ascension I would use. So yeah, no character for me really. I'm far from a fan of her. And all of that. But if you do like her, you do you, bro or sister or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna jump to the next one, which is Helena Blavatsky, aka UFO Granulon. Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure why they made her a lolly, but yeah, I do like her expressions and all that. Very cute. And I also do like the hair, because, you know, purple, pinkish. And yeah, it's like she's wearing a bath suit, like, not sure why, but I like the hat. The hat is cute. I like the little robot thing there, the UFO thing there that's flying. That's cool. That's awesome. I like that one. But yeah, I don't understand the idea of, then again, you know, lollies and all that. I don't understand why making them so lightly dressed, because I find it just weird. Maybe it's just me, but Helena Blavatsky, historical fact, Europe, chaotic good. 145, my god, there she is. Also Tomogo's, strength E, constitution E, agility E, magical power, luck, and no offense. Hey, damn, son. And in general, though, before I do continue, Helena Blavatsky as a character, I think she is pretty okay. I like her more than Medb, but it's not massively much more, actually. She's more of a character, like, she's there. I as I said, I don't understand why she has a swimsuit on, pretty much, because best feeling I get from it, but hey, it's, I guess that's how they designed them. So, and I mean, I don't have her, I think, and I won't really be like, oh no, I need to get her, but yeah, it is nothing for me, and I still think As once again, I'm not a fan of lollies. Far from it. I really don't like them. So, sorry, Helena. Because of that, you're low on my list. Even if you're 200 years old, it doesn't change the fact that you're a lolly. Terror. Well, that's too. Terror Creation A. Godzilla. Laser. Territory Creation A. One can create a workshop, which is an advantageous position for themselves as a mage. Because Helena possesses rank A in this, it's possible to create a temple, which is superior to workshop. She can make a temple? Damn! To Creation B. One can create devices things with magical energy. Upon materializing, Blavatsky will always create multiple copies of miniature automatic pattern after Colonel Olcott. The right-hand man will once serve them. Oh, conveniently using them for this and that instead of maids. Incidentally, they are not very suitable for combat. That's awesome. Colonel Olcott. Ulkut? Man. Magical tuning C. Helena drastically stimulates simultaneously the magic energy of herself and other people attuned with her magical energy. Damn. Mahatma A. Helena calls the pioneers who had reached the root as Mahatma, stipulating that they are beings of a high order. She employs a multitude of magic foundations that were engraved into the world, thinking that, drawing the line, she is manipulating powerful magicraft, borrowing power from Mahatma. How the fuck did that happen? It is unknown if it's true that some higher beings are providing her with power, or if she has extremely special magic circuits. The magicraft that can be used includes summoning black magic, alchemy, formal craft magecraft. What? Rune magecraft, ancient Egyptian magecraft, and so on. Cover many fields. Holy shit, that's a lot of them. It is also possible for her to employ the Holy Church battles. What? Also, by employing multiple magic foundations simultaneously, Helena can even miraculously succeed in manipulating extremely powerful magecraft. Because it's essential for a lot of luck and chance to factor in this as well, it can be concluded that simultaneous employment does not always work every time. So the effect becomes the invocation of extremely powerful magecraft sometimes occurs. Dude, still though, that is some insane power there, like holy crap. Search for the unknown. B. A direct marketing from Miss Blavatsky who aims for the root, truth. It's also a fleeting dream of her wanting to share with others in one way or another the bond of the unknown that she once encountered in the middle of her dream. So that's from a dream? Okay, that's something. Damn, this is a different way to line up the Noble Fountain. Okay. Sanat Kumara, Venusian god. Heaven Lord of Flame. A young clad in shining ether reveals his form alongside a flying object, before burning the surrounding with flames. This is an inner mystery of theosophy that temporarily works as a reproduction of the power of Sanat Kumara, a demon defender lord, who is a deity that came flying in from Venus to the earth, and is one of the earth's creation deities. What? The flying saucer? That's floating by my side when I woke up in the morning someday. That was floating. Oh yeah, I woke up one day and there was a flying saucer just beside me. My novel Phantom, that appeared out some letter that was delivered to me from Mahatma. Hey, in the beginning it was a small and really cute. It had really cute eyes. What? I met it by chance. What do you want, Shani? I met it by chance in the wasteland during the time when I was traveling through the southern parts of Nevada. Yes, the state of Nevada in the United States of America. With a whoosh, my consciousness was transferred somewhere around Alpha Centauri. Hello. Where it was experiencing something little amazing. And when I realized I came back, I got it. The flying saucer. I am utterly confused. Finally, although Helena speaks of several origins, the true identity of the giant as well the flying object is unknown. Okay. So she just woke up, had a UFO, and that's it? Okay. I mean, I guess if a UFO ever appears, I guess that's how we're gonna do it. Personality. An eternal magical girl who's kind of... Eternal magical girl? Oh god, why do we need to bring that event up? Oh, I'm done with the event! And yet strict to herself. During her lifetime, Helena wandered from place to place throughout many high societies, having networked with genius endowed with strong individuals such as Edison and Bell, and she occasionally argued with authoritarians and the magic association in every direction. and excelled at mediating these sort of things. If she is in a place where the many servants congregate, Helena's nature is also probably reflective of that of meddlesome elder sister mother who is helpful in taking care of people. However, one should not forget that Helena herself is still a genius endowed with a strong self-assertion. Towards a mediocre person who does not understand the concept of Mahatma hierarchy, it seems that they would not particularly attract her interest, but in cases where she recognizes for a moment that they have promise in understanding those concepts, she will probably not let her target get away easily. Okay. Motivated to the attitude towards the master, it appears Helena has many wishes she would like to make on the Holy Grail. She says she cannot narrow them down to one, but it's unknown what is actually the case. As for a very mysterious woman, don't you think that's nice? That's not it. There's only one truth which the people can't perceive. Everything is known by Mahatma. Oh, well, good. Mahatma is like Google, then. Speech example. Excellent. This castle will guide you. I'll teach you anything you want. Old things, new things. I completely comprehend them all. That time when we barbecued, I wonder why you shepherd you didn't learn your lessons. No matter how old you two grew up, you're still children, huh? Although I don't even dislike that sort of thing. I assume she's talking about Edison and Tesla. Lemuria in the sea, hierarchy in the heavens, and me on earth. Yes, me during my lifetime. I was in this form all the way until I died. What of it? Okay. She probably refers to the one scene with Edison Tesla. Oh yeah, that barbecue from summer event. The old summer event. Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, I do remember. I do have that craft lesson as well. Historical image. Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, a female occultist of the 19th century and the founder of Theosophy, one of the leaders in the modern occultism. Although she married a Russian aristocrat at a young age, she would immediately elope to live gorgeously in the magic world. She is properly known as Medb Blavatsky, immersing herself in mysticism out of belief of the existence of a Lemurian continent that was said to be a land raised in ancient times. She came in contact with a higher existence, Mahatma, and its collective body, hierarchy, having acquired an abundant amount of wisdom in the process. If that is surely the case, it may not be known that she might cause side or possible towards the root. I don't know about that. A prodigious mage born as mutation. What? She's a mutant? She called the pioneers who has reached the root as Mahatma and hierarchy, and assume that they are higher existence. Helena herself said that she always felt their messages, but for others to feel the same thing, it seemed that the same kind of ability, special magic circuits she possesses, is needed. It is highly likely that neither the Lemurian continent nor Mahatma actually exists, and she is merely a prodigy who performed a peculiar interpretation of the world. Up to her last moments, she could not reach an agreement with London's Magic Association. I guess not. The London Magic Association seemed to be a bit of a bitch. As a servant, Helena materializes as an all-rounded caster who manipulates many mage crafts from ancient times to modern era that become a foundation for theosophy. Although she can show that she can even so far as manipulate ancient Egypt mage crafts, it's hard to read. And the Holy Church banners on it. It seems that those ancient ones are not really her forte as expected. Yeah, but still being able to use like pretty much most sorts of magic, that is pretty bonkers, man. General armaments. Helen can carry out magic attacks by means of incantations. She can carry out these magic attacks not by using attributes such as fire and wind, but by projecting pure magical energy. Specifically, a book's secret doctrine flows around and fire beams with a bang. I remember that book. Connection to other characters, Nicholas and Edison. Helena has good terms with Edison, like how he was before when they had a network connection with other things during their lifetime. Regarding the relationship between Edison and Nikola Tesla and their eternal rivalry, her comment from elder sister point of view was this: good grief, after they become heroic spirits. Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting how they like frame it as like some sort of rivalry, but the true fact is that Edison was a fucking scum and fucking cheated Tesla of a lot of things and screwed over Tesla, So call it a rivalry. It feels like, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. But then again, who cares? Nursery rhyme. At any rate, because she remembers Alice's adventures in Wonderland, when she looks at nursery rhyme, Helena has mixed feelings. It is, if she says it plainly, it's not a pleasant feeling. For that is because Lewis Carroll, aka Charles Dodge, and author Alice was supported by SPR, the United Kingdom Society of Physical Research. I don't know what that actually is. Is it a bad or good thing? Society of Physical Research. Sound like they could have done some shade shit, but yeah. As a rogue spirit, Helena Blavatsky happens to go into a relatively calm group of people, but she cannot get used to being kind to those authorities who chased after her during her lifetime. Oh! Rowan at this matter, she said, I still loathe them. Oh. So they were chasing her? I guess? Arthur Conan Doyle, although Sir Conan Doyle was a supporter of the SPR, concerning him, his reaction to Helena was somewhat kind. Mr. Doyle is by no means a bad person, but he was pretty involved with SPR, wasn't he? Because understanding Miss Humble isn't bad, right? But why can you say that about Doyle, but not Lewis Carroll? You know? Whatever. To Helena, India is her second home, or rather, it's even like a home for her soul. She wants to do something like get along with them. Oh. Comment from Illustrator. At first, I was designed the concept of a beautiful Russian girl in military uniform. Okay. Well, I mean, looks neat, but damn. What is up with drawing them in like fucking bath suits, man? But I said it done with the current design of the briefing season with Mr. Takuchi. Concerning the result, I think it resulted in her appearing more like a caster. But I did not think her novel fans would unexpectedly become something like that. Lol. Yeah. Notes. There is two types of formal craft in Nasivoice. The one mentioned in Mahatma's skill description is which allow for conversion of elements. Not, I can read, which allows one to perform mage craft by using magical energy from mana that is in the atmosphere rather from odd that is inside the body. Yeah, I know that's you either use mana from your body or the outside, so to speak. Like, whoop. And then potato. Lolly, target extermination. Joke aside, I actually think the other design is nicer, as one would expect. She does have a very cute smile, even so more in her archer form. Yeah, that's true, she has a cute smile. And yeah, I would prefer the military Russian girl and all that, because, you know, a bit more physical and a bit more mature. Even if her design is also like, why? But yeah, in general, I'm not the biggest fan of Helena Blavatsky, but she's okay. You know, I just don't like the lolly thing going on. No one can ever change my mind on that one. So, sorry about that. But still, it's interesting to read about, and I like the idea of her like being literally like, oh yeah, I just woke up and there was a UFO there, and I'm like, okay, let's go with it. I love that. But yes, I will be back with more FGO Thirstday next week. So thank you for watching, see you later on, and have a continued super great day.